Hello guys, how are you? This is legit online earning, and I know all of you people were looking for the TLM price, and yesterday I predicted that it could go to $10, but it didn't go that well. You see the price is very disappointing price you see here. Very less, very few, and 84% down. And the reason being, what I already told you in the last video, that the supply matters a lot. This is the general rule of thumb. You see, the more the supply, you can even Google it. uh, Larger supplies and large supply, less price. That's, you can see with the cryptocurrencies as well. There must be something is maximum level of supply, what determines the price of one BTC. Type of top 5 cryptocurrencies and understanding the cryptocurrency market. Let's take a look at here, so that I am researching in front of you, nothing else. So that's just to let you know that. Let me check the supply here, demand and supply. Okay, the factors affecting the cryptocurrency prices. Okay, now supply and demand. The supply of Bitcoin is limited by the code in the blockchain. Bitcoin blockchain, the rate of increase of supply of Bitcoin, the rate of increase of supply of Bitcoin decreases. Okay, it means the rate of increase, okay, of the supply of the Bitcoin decreases until the number of Bitcoin reaches 21 million, okay, which is expected to take place, that's 2040. As the Bitcoin adoption increases, the slowing growth in the number of Bitcoin all but shows that the price of Bitcoin will continue to grow. It says that as the supply decreases, the price of Bitcoin will continue to grow, will continue to increase. Okay, and this is also somewhere else we are getting. So with major currencies being created on open source courses, any given individual can determine the supply of currency and make a judgment about its value accordingly. So you see, the topic is large, and if we see at the initial coin offering, we may say some startups are able to raise money. You see that TLM has raised money, and they have said you see this, they have said their supply. That was the main issue. Okay, that was the main issue. From, if you look at me, or if you say that 10 billion was the supply. I told you in the last video, although the circulating supply is 124 billion, but this was the reason, 10 billion supply. And next thing was the other tokens which were already listed. Let me show you. Yeah, Allies, Dodo and Late, because these are the latest projects in the launch pool. And what happened here is, you see, with Allies they had only 100 billion supply. Okay, that's very less supply. Then 17% is already in the circulating, and that's why its price was high. Okay, and the second thing, the Lit, it's also 100 million. So you get the idea that I told you. Some of the guys asked me on the Instagram as well that should it go, and also on the YouTube, should it go $20. But sometimes, I have to tell the people that this is not what they think. It depends on the supply and demand. Okay, supply and demand is the first rule. Keep that in your mind whenever a new coin is being listed, or you say maybe is about to list it, or if there is not if they are not being exchanged on any exchange, then please choose only those coins which have limited supply. Okay, limited supplies. You see the Dogecoin here. The Dogecoin here has got almost 1 billion supply. Okay, and that's 110 million in circulation, and total amount is 11%. But with the alien world, it is only 1% of the supply. Okay, you see, and the 10 billion supply is too much. Okay, too much. And the other factor, which I think was the main factor, was because a lot of people has staked in the Binance, the total amount staked. So it means that a lot of people was earning free rewards like me. Okay, free rewards. So what you gonna do on the day of listing if you're getting free amount by just staking? You would only looking to sell it on the day of listing. That's the main thing. So whenever a next project is about to launch or list it, just keep that in mind. If it's first thing, just keep it in mind that it should have a low supply. Okay, low supply, not a large supply. And the other thing, that should be the key. First thing should be supply. Okay, guys. And now for those people who have invested at $5, they have invested now. Say sorry to them. You can't. You have to wait, or otherwise, what you can do is you can just buy in the pods now. Okay, you can buy in the pods and just hold onto this project. And I hope that what now. Well, you can say that price might go up, but not right now because a lot of sellers. You have to wait until 23 days until this farming ends, because this farming will continue for 23 days and people are going to earn TLM. Okay, so this is the supply is too much, and that that's the reason. That's it. So if anyone has bought at $5 at $6, so for them I would say, if you have really large amount of funds, you can place an order at 0.5 or 0.1, and average out your total earning, average out your total price, the initial buying price, so that when it touches $1 or $2, it's gonna touch $1, $2, $3 in the future. That's gonna happen, because I told you already as well that on the day of listing a lot of volatility happens. Okay, I just logged on to Binance, and this is what they also said me when I wanted to trade on TLM USDT pair. They said that do your own research. This is very high volatile product. So as they are also telling, they also knew that people have lost lots of money, and now they are asking question, what is the likelihood of losses or even total loss to your principal capital that you will incur by trading in this zone? I would say 20 or more percent. Yeah, that's the truth. If you incur losses or even a total loss, whose fault and responsibility? Only mine. Yeah, this is the confirm. And you see, there you go. If I go to 15 minutes chart, okay, if I go to 15 minutes chart, well, if I go to 5 minutes maybe, let's take a look. You see the price started, as they said, they have gone to this amount. It has gone to below a 0.1. So you guys can place an order here because it's gonna touch this. It's gonna touch the spot. You can set this as a spot as well, but you have to wait for a few days. Let it make its move for a few days and then decide accordingly. You see, I have only 18 TLMs, and that was only due to the staking of $2,000. So that was pretty disappointed. Although the hype was there, because too many people were involved, too many people staked the TLM. They were getting free TLMs, so that's why whenever you get free TLM, you don't hold. Whenever you get free TLM or free of any asset, what you do on the day of listing, you just sold. That's it. Nothing, no science rocket. And the supply also matters a lot. So guys, that's it from my side. I hope you're gonna cover your losses. I pray to God, and that's it. Thank you.